Hello and welcome to Chapman's Corner, where today you're going to be riding on board with me in my Jedi F1000 race car here at the legendary Silverstone circuit, and it's the full layout, the full F1 GP layout, and I'm racing F3 cars. 43 different cars are on this circuit with me. Yes, there's some F1000s like that blue car in front of me. The white car though is an F3 car. There's 18 overtakes in this video, 5 near misses. It's carnage. This video is the full race on board. I'll be commentating throughout the video, explaining my thought process throughout the video, different nuances of the track, explaining the battles and the overtakes, what's going through your head. So if you love racing, if you love onboards, this video is definitely for you. If you want to understand a little bit more about the background of the weekend, different things that go into the race, the bits behind the scenes, then check out my other video on the Silverstone weekend racing F3 cars that you can find here. So now jumping into the race, it's a rolling start, not standing, and we're starting in P8, so we're going up the main straight. The lights have gone out, we crossed the line, so we're sending it into turn 1 cops, about 120 mile an hour. And the white car in front locks up, spins, and we take avoiding action onto the wet, then into the gravel, but keep it moving. Managed to keep it rolling. Really should have selected second there, but managed to drop 14 places, which isn't ideal. Back to a P22, started in 8th. So now it's a recovery drive really. Obviously these guys that have overtaken me are quite a bit slower in terms of just car pace. So we know we're going to be able to get through it pretty quickly, but you know, not really going to get up past the main guys at the top. So I think I see a gap here. No, shuts the door, so back off. He had every right to do that. I was just chancing it. So yeah, got the run, got the slipstream, and got the power. So we'll pop it out. And in the distance we noticed the safety car board go out. So we put our hand up. I believe it's actually started raining at this point, so it definitely makes it quite interesting. It wasn't anything too bad, obviously we're still on slicks, but you can see the rain coming down. So I've skipped the 2 or 1 safety car lap. It's not that interesting to watch. But here we go for the safety car restart. Now interestingly, the green light's going in the distance, so we launch up the inside. And we've got some decent pace here, especially when we get into the slipstream. So we get another pass going into Cops Corner. So that's 2 laps completed. On the inside, you can see the oversteer in the car skidding around a little, but we managed to keep it under control. We're chasing down into maggots here. The closing speeds are quite intense, so I'm trying to just line it up so we get the different exit, follow a different line, back on power. Probably could have done that a bit better and got past a bit quicker, but we made the move, and now we're heading down Hanger Straight. A lot of play in the car because of the rain, but we managed to get around cops without binning it, and we have such a pace advantage. Now you'll notice here that this isn't Vale and Club like in the F1, it's actually the historic layout of the circuit, so it's that much faster part there. Could have chucked it up the inside really, but it's just not worth the risk with the guys a bit further back, so we just wait until we're on the straight and get past these 2. We have compromised our line for Abby a little bit, but we make it work. Thought I'd chance it just by having a look. He's obviously made a mistake himself, so we just sort of make the pass, get the car rotated nicely, miss the apex, dealing with a bit of oversteer on the exit. Was getting a little nervous being flat round there just with the raindrops, but not really a problem in these cars. Now the closing speed again is insane here. Thought about launching up the inside, but the F3s tend to brake a lot later. I ended up screwing up my braking point, so I went a bit deep there. But a little spurt on throttle, trying to get the car rotated. Really need to be on that curb where the extra grip is. But this, again, closing speeds in this car is insane. Using the slipstream, pop it up the inside, move done. So that was 3 laps completed. As there's nothing interesting going on in front, I will shut up for a little bit and let you enjoy the sound of the engine and see how quickly I catch up to the guys in front. As we come out to Hangar Straight, look onto the left on the grass, someone's DNF'd. Nice little correction there. The safety car sign is out, so if you saw on the left there was a guy parked on the grass. Sorry, that was actually only a yellow flag with a green flag going here, so we're still sending it. Dropping down to 4th. A lot of debate whether that's a 4th or a 5th gear corner. I prefer 4th personally, get better drive out. Had a little look, but because of the way the curb comes in there, there's not really point going for the move. Over the bump, try and let it run out wide, pivot the car, get on the throttle, kind of screwed it up there. On the right there, Matty Horton had broken down from spinning, breaking the starter motor, so that will be bringing out the yellow flag and the safety car very soon. Obviously in a very dangerous position that. That big vibration there was me skidding, locking up quite intensely, but managing to keep it on the track. You can see the tyres going off a little bit. The rain's definitely having an impact here. You can see it dripping off the lens of the camera. So yeah, feeling the pressure quite a bit. We've got the rain lashing down now. Still on slick tyres. Lifting a little bit earlier because of the rain. You can see why, dealing with that oversteer and the steering going a bit wild through there. But I think that is a yellow flag and a safety car I can see, or is that just a double wave yellow? So that was a safety car, and we've caught up to the back of the pack pretty much half a lap later. So jumping the next half of the lap forward. So we've got 2 laps remaining. Obviously this is Brooklands, the section just before the starting straight for the historic layout. We've left quite a bit of a gap. Now keep an eye on the safety car and the yellow boards here, because this always throws me. I don't think the safety car restarts are done in a very good way, because I'm still seeing safety car there, but everyone else has gone and it still says safety car. It's only just gone green there, but we launch out of the inside here and cops, which is a pretty bold move considering if you're on the inside you're just not going to have the aero or the grip to compromise your line, but we make it stick. So now we're using the slipstream here to gain on this guy, but we're not going to go on through maggots here. Bit of aero wash, so we back off a little bit, and we know we're just setting up for Hangar Straight anyway, so we're trying to get a better run on the power earlier, and we just know that with the power and with the slipstream we're going to get right past him. Good catch there. But again, we're just catching these guys with so much pace there. Look at the pace difference coming through here. Now bear in mind this is me going for, I think I'm currently P6. This is for P5. Gear, but it didn't really matter. And then P4. This will be the overtake for P3. Now that guy just overtook, look at that rotation. Wow. That guy just overtook was Dan Gore, the guy in my F1000 championship, won a few races. So pretty impressed to be able to overtake him in such a sort of spectacular fashion. Now we're just sticking behind this F3 car here, using the slipstream, go on the outside, he moves over a little bit, try and scare us off. But these guys do brake later into this corner with me, so I move over to try and block him doing that, but he throws up the inside. fair enough. So we let him back through. It's a good overtake. Trying to get the car rotated as quickly as possible. And we know that our drive is really good out of here, so I wasn't too worried, just stay in the slipstream. And again, he sort of leaves the door open here. I was quite surprised by that. I thought he'd block it, but we managed to get past him. So we're on to the final lap now, lap 8. And it is just about keeping that guy behind us. We are in P3 of, I think it was 42 cars in the end. So the 2 F3A cars, so those are close to 8 production, are quite far ahead. I think they're around 8-9 seconds up the road. But considering I've managed to come all the way back from P22, dropping those 14 places after going on the gravel, I would definitely take third position. So. Some oversteer there. Took the corner really well to start, just maybe overdid it a little bit. Again, getting really good rotation around that corner. Short shifting there, just because I think it's getting a little bit wet again. Line in P3, absolutely buzzing over the moon. What a race that was. Some great overtakes, good driving by the other drivers as well, made it very interesting. And also the rain towards the beginning.